Well, I'm not the longest serving member of this club. I kind of look back and I think Bill Dubos now holds that record. Bill, I think you're probably the longest living line. You've even passed Clinton Carter. And right behind you is Jim Insco, and Kyle Kaiser's not here today, but Billy Hill's been a member a long time. I thought I'd tell all of you just about when I came back to Montgomery in 1973 after I got out of law school. And I was trying to decide what to do with my life, and I applied and got a clerkship with U.S. District Judge Robert Varner, and my co-clerk was my good friend Joe Espy. And we had a wonderful year together. I never thought about joining the Civic Club because we were really too busy to get involved with the Civic Club that first year. But when I started practicing law in 1974, all of my law partners were members of different civic clubs. And as I recall, back then you had the Rotary Club, you had Kiwanis. My wife's grandfather, Arthur Meade, was a longtime member of the Kiwanis Club. You had the Lions Club. My father-in-law, Bill Gordy, was a member of this club and actually served as president back in about, I think, 1954 or thereabouts. And so I kind of started visiting around because my law partners encouraged me to join the Civics Club, and I visited around, and I just fell in love with the Lions. We used to meet at the Whitley Hotel. So you guys have been around longer than I have. We would have, I would say on average, 120 to 130 members there every single Friday, and we had some characters. My sponsor was Vaughn Hill Robertson, and, but we had a lot of great lawyers. Chapel Gray, I remember Billy was a member when I joined. Y'all remember Slugger Wells? I mean, I think back to all the great personalities that I have met and known over the years that have all meant so much to me.
And Tom Jones.
Tom Jones. But the big thing about this club is what we do with our sight, with furnishing eyeglasses for people who can't afford them, eye exams, sight conservation, and then the greatest thing of all that I think we had, and I miss it more than anything else, is the Lions Club International Youth Camp. My wife is here today. She and Amelia Smith were the first two individuals this club sent on the very first camp to Europe. And that legacy continued in our family because Mitchell went, Martha went, Britton, my oldest daughter, was the only one of our three children who did not go. And we used to keep campers at our house and met just some amazing young people from all over the world. And I thought that camp was such a great thing. It was just, it brought young people together from diverse countries. I think it created goodwill between the United States and other countries all over the world. And somehow, I don't know how, but I wish we could bring that back. And I just thought that to me was the most important thing this club has ever done, was the International Youth Camp. Y'all remember our big fundraiser was Blue-Gray. We lost the Blue-Gray game. And to show you how much the club's changed and how we improvised, and we lost that, now we got the charity deer hunt, we got the chili cook-off. We used to have the cycle for sight, and I can't remember what really happened with that, but for a few years we had that.
I brought you a memorabilia.
Thank you.
I don't know the year, but it's a blue-gray classic hat. I had it in my car earlier, and I thought, well, this is very appropriate since you're going to talk about it.
But y'all remember we used to have a golf tournament. We had a barbecue every spring. Maxim Butler and Vaughn Hill and all of them would cook all the barbecue, and Jim Insco. And anyway, we had fun, but the work we did was great too. And I'm gonna stop now and just tell all of you, it's been an honor and a privilege for me for almost 50 years to be a member of this club. But we got a very special guest today, He's our game warden, and I want to hear from him especially about the status of chronic wasting disease in the state of Alabama. And if there are any new regulations or rules of unwary hunters need to know about, I'm sure you will tell us. But anyway, thank you. I love all of you. This is a great club. It's been a great experience being a member for almost 50 years. Thank you.